Right, here we go again. Chat overlay. Don't need that. There we go. Okay, here we go. So that's done. That's done. Now for mobile. This is cut off. What? Why? Thinking it's yep. Interesting. I have to figure out this. Oh well. No, chat. Hey Eric, what's up? Looking forward to this. I haven't met you before, but welcome. Yeah. So since last time, what I left off on here, and then I finished up these. Oh, these need to be different photos, but yeah, finish up these. The dance card, which is basically email gathering form, and then the footer. Yeah, but now let's try to make this homepage responsive. But first, gotta get that one. Okay. So yeah, these are different images. Right. Export. Seems to be right. All right. Yeah, how you doing, Eric? Where are you from? Where are you from? Two. Yeah, this should be 2. There we go. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I don't want to name it mass group. Just name it that. Slovakia, welcome. Cool. So, what brings you to the stream? Just want to see how I build websites. It's probably not the right way, but you know what? It's the way I've been doing it. Been refined it as much as possible. But yeah. All right. Responsiveness. I think I got everything done. How do you make it responsive? Well, go through each breakpoint and hope for the best. Oh, but this first one, I'm having horizontal scroll because of the flowers. How do I deal with it? Oh yeah, I wanted to make a page wrapper. So I'm going to take what just happened? Oh, that was weird. I pressed something. All right. Page wrapper, div, and there's nothing around it. It's fine. What's causing this issue? Container hero. Something is pushing. Okay, the bird, I'm doing margin -16. So that's what's causing the issue. So that means I have to take this page wrapper and say padding of 16. There it is. Equal those two out. I'm gonna get my bird back. And plus, I don't have horizontal scroll because of overflow clip. So now we fix that issue. Let's go to the tablet. All right. Oh, gosh. Yeah, man, I've been following for years. I learned a lot from your streams and videos back when you were working at Webflow. Yeah. Well, let me know what you want to learn, or you can just learn as I build. Or if you have a question on why I do stuff, I'll do my best to answer it. But thanks for being here, and I hope you learned something today. And if not, I hope you're able to chill or find some entertainment that's better than this. All right. All right. So I see that my text, the new release. Wait, new release. That looks bold. Well, this one is normal. Let me go back here. Yeah, it's not supposed to be bold. Whoopsie. So this right here should. Where's the bold coming from? From first. There we go. All right. Right, so I don't like how... I don't think tablet I should stack yet, so I'm just going to make these smaller. That doesn't... Nope. Undo. How do I get here? This should be smaller. Should be like that. Now let's get rid of some padding on the sides. There we go. Now it's one line. Let's do it like that. Let's add red back into it. And there we go. And also to give more space, I think these right here, this content. See here, this content is very skinny. That's why. So let me make these smaller in the padding, something like that. That's fine. There we go. All right, looking better. And that's how you do responsiveness. You just do your best to make it fit. Cool. First one done. Next one. Oh yeah, this is really need space. I wonder if I need space because nope. So this about right here has no padding on the sides right here. So let's go ahead and fix that. If the padding here on books is 28, I think I have to copy that. But this container right here. Okay, so this container doesn't have any spacing and stuff. So if we go like this, oh, okay, that's what's happening. Yeah, I don't like that. And plus the flowers get lost. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. All right. So I want to keep the vibe of the desktop, where on desktop it has these nice pretty flowers in the margins. And that's the going theme, as you can see here. There's just flowers everywhere. It's supposed to be like very dreamy, and the author really likes flowers. So how do you make this on tablet where things get cut off? I don't want to make it too skinny. but this is what's going through my head right now. While this one looks nice, the content looks nice, the vibe, we're missing out on the flowers. So am I supposed to go like this? I think that's fine, but I just probably this is nice. Still get that vibe. All right. Yeah, I think on tablet this would look nice. This feels like there's a lot of space down here. Wonder why. Oh yeah, there's double. Why is there double? Or like the numbers aren't even. Why did I do that? Okay, now that looks better. I think on this, yeah, right here. I don't know why my wife did that, but 48 and 28, I'm gonna make it even. But there we go. All right, I don't think it looks too bad. Let's get some of the space out of here. Make it smaller like that. Okay. Okay, now this is all messed up. But we'll fix it. How's the freelance life going? Got enough project? Yeah. So I told this story, but I'll say it again. Quarter 1 was just last year. I was working at another company, Teal, and then got let go in Q2. They had a round of layoffs. So I was trying to find my footing on Q2, and then Q3 lost 2 huge clients, and it was like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. And then Q4, thankfully, I was able to get this client that I'm working on right now, and then we were able to get a couple more clients on retainer, and so it's that freelance roller coaster. Either if you're working in-house at a company or working freelance by yourself, nothing is for certain. You can have a company let you go out of nowhere. You know, if you're working in-house, you got to learn to survive. You can have clients leave you, and it's no fault of your own. You did the best job. They really love you, but they decide to move on. You can't control that. So freelance life, it's tough, but I feel like it's more freedom and more rewarding. More freedom because I get to spend more time with my family, and I don't have to wake up feeling stressed about like, oh, I got to get to the next the stand-up meeting at 9:00 immediately. And I always have numbers, like always got to pump up numbers. What's the meet quarterly goals and stuff like that. Yeah, we have goals. Me and my wife have goals, but like it's all about mental health first for us. And yeah, so it's been going good. I always answer with too long of an answer, but like it's going good, and I feel very appreciative. Very grateful that we're able to get to this spot in our careers. All right. Okay, so the only change here is that the butterfly needs to get smaller. So that's easy. So I'm going to base this off of percentages. So it grows and because it scales. There you go. So using percentages is better than straight fixed pixels, because this 48% is taking 48% of its width of its parent, and its parent is this right here, this photo wrapper. And so whatever this photo wrapper is based on calculated pixels, this will take that calculated pixels and say, I'm 48% the width of my parent. And that's how it's able to scale. Right, cool. So we're done with that one. Easy. All right, this one's broken. I think we can just do the same thing. This content wrapper is this size. I can take this and say, give it a percentage of like, I don't know, 25%, just guessing. Do something like this. Yeah, and there we go. It's responsive. We should make the flower this responsive too. 25. Let's go smaller. And I think we can move this up a bit. And this plant right here, 25%. Let's see, 26. Move it down. Move it to the side. Because it's position absolute. I don't know about that. Oh, nice. Like that. Okay, so now it hides. The plant hides. That's not good. Now I gotta fix that. How are we gonna fix that? Let me put it back to where it was and see what's happening here. I don't like how it hides. Let's take out the width. Okay. Put back the width. I like the width. It's because this one is centered and this one is the top left, as you see here in the absolute. So, yeah. I remove the width. This doesn't move. I think this one right here. Maybe I have to make it smaller. And then the absolute. So I push this here, the top left. I think that's it. I have to keep this pinned to the top left because the plant is pinned to the top left rather than being centered. Vertically centered, I mean. So it makes sense. Okay, so artistically it makes sense because it keeps balance. Like this is bottom right and this is top left. So I think I can get away with it. And again, it all depends on if the client and my wife likes it. So I'm just trying to translate Figma into Webflow. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we have this going, this diagonal thing going, and I think they'll like it. All right, move on. All right, this is very broken. Yeah, it's broken because the text is kind of large. Yeah, I guess I can make these rows instead of columns. And yeah, now it fits. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. I think this needs to be smaller. Is this supposed to be lined up? It is. Okay. Okay. So this has a max width of 428. They're both the same. I think they need a min width. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Yeah. I feel like I've met you before. I'm looking at your LinkedIn profile. Have we met? Designership, I remember that. Uh Zero? What's Zero? Your business supercharged. Huh. Have we met in person? Nick? If not, hi. Thanks for coming on to the chat. All right. I feel like these need a min width. I'm just gonna guess a number. Oh, okay, that makes sense. This is, yeah. So if I do oh, I can't do 100. This is already expanding. They're both expanding. So this has to be 428. So it can go like that, 50, a little bit like 50-50. Unless these could be smaller. Yeah, let's try smaller. So let's make the max width small. We'll say that. Unless I have longer titles. We have a longer title here. So we have press kit. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember designership. Yeah. Well, nice to see you again. I don't see any other component. So it's only books and press kit, and the word press kit fits. So we're good with 330 right here. So I can put 330 in it. Now it feels good. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. So these right here need to have a. Oh, okay. I'm like wondering how come the height is 498, but yet it doesn't seem like 498. It's because it's Flexbox. So if I just take this and there we go. And put back the 1. What does it look like? Okay, now it's too much. You don't really need these to be that tall. So let's make them smaller. Or what if I do auto and we do it by ratio? You do it like that. And then the backgrounds could be... Oh, I hope this will work on all of them. Oh wait, no, they have combo classes, so it's okay. I feel like the title needs to go on the top left. I have to redesign this part, but we'll see what happens. Let me just finish the positioning. Yeah, that. Right. Oh, dude, this one is so clear. I like it. All right, that's good. And like this right here, this title right here, Position relative. Darren. Here, I'll show. Missed the first live stream. Is that your own naming convention? Yeah, I've talked about this in the first stream. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so my own naming convention. So when it comes to class names, and then people are like, why aren't you using a framework? I don't know, maybe it's my old stubbornness or the way I've been doing things. But when you bring in a framework, you're adhering to someone's perceived way of doing things, or like, this is my way, and I try to let everyone use it and try to generalize class names for every element. And then when you put a framework into your project, I don't know about you, but for me, like, I realized that I don't use 90% of it. And so I'm just fighting with the framework to the point where I'm like, I might as well just start on my own. And it's kind of like getting a template and then realizing you didn't need the template in the first place. And you're like, damn, I wasted money because I'm fighting the template, because the template designer is trying to make it super general and generic. And the websites I usually do, and that I really like to work on, are super unique. Like for this, like, how are you gonna, like, I can see 3 columns, yeah, it makes sense, but like now you have like these lines up here and lines for this. Like, how are you gonna tell the framework, oh, I want lines and lines and lines? This 50-50, that makes sense, 2 column, that's easy. But then how are you gonna tell the framework, I want this, and like, everything's so customized. It's to the point where it's like, client first, masked, knockout, like, that's all cool, and if it works for you, fucking do it. Like, if it makes you faster, cool. But I don't know, I got to this point in my career, I'm like, I'm gonna go slow, and I want to craft it in a way that makes sense, not just to me, but anyone in the future. If they decide to hire another developer, at least I make it as, like, as plain English as possible. But yeah, but I've used client first number of times recently onto mass, but we feel restricted by both. At the moment, I'm onto client masked. Yeah, so now you're smashing 2 things together, and you're trying to follow a framework that 2 different people have created. You have FinSuite creating the widely used client first, and then you have masked, created by 2 people, not a whole company. And yeah, it's like, I got to the point, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just start from scratch. Like, bless you.
Thank you.
Just start from scratch. Who cares? At the end of the day, your client isn't going to care if you're using whatever framework. As long as you produce a great quality website, and also what they're looking for is not just that, but a great experience. It's like, again, going to a restaurant. If you're going to the restaurant, you're expecting a great experience, especially if it's fine dining. You're not going to a fast food. If you're going to like McDonald's, you know you're going to get food. It's going to taste, basic, but you still get your fill, and you're off to the next meal, right? You're off in your day. But when it comes to fine dining, you want that whole experience. You want someone to walk you to the table, sit you down, give you a menu, tell you about the menu, answer your questions, and the food just tastes super awesome. I want to give my clients that. I don't want to give them a template and try to get the next project. I'm like, Sabrina, we're gonna give you a great experience and a great website. And that's why you're paying the big bucks for us. Well, big is relative. So So I will take my time. I will take my time. Why is this pushed to the bottom? What did I do? Is this flex? Yeah, there it goes. So I want to push it to the side. There we go. That makes more sense. Oh my god. These 2 rows with the titles right there, that was just coincidence. Oh god. Oh, look at that. I'm excited. Look at that. It looks so good. All right, so this title is... Oh, I'm using pixels? What now? Hello? Why did I do that? .25 and that's 1.25. Cool. So the tags are the same. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now the flowers. So the flowers. So in the last video I showed, I was able to get the flowers moving. So if you look here, they're very slightly moving. So I'm gonna cut up these flowers so that like it's kind of like 3 layers where it's like the flower and the leaves are kind of moving at different times to give it a subtle animation and a more dreamy feel. So I'm using GSAP code that ChatGPT created for me. Excuse me. So yeah, that was fun to learn. But I don't think I'm gonna do that swaying on every single flower because I don't believe in animating everything just for the sake of animation. It has to help tell a story or give a vibe. And once you have that vibe already set from the hero row, it's like, who cares about the rest? Just get to the point. All right. I guess we could put it here. And then we can put this one at the bottom. I guess I could... I don't think there's anything wrong going like this. But again, the creative director behind me, it's only if she's cool with it. So I'm just guessing right now. But she'll refine it or ask me to, and that's totally fine. And that's the partnership we have. But yeah, I'm feeling this. This seems like it's way too big. So do I... Nope, that doesn't do anything. I named it div block. I didn't rename it. Ooh, large piece of text. Here we go. I'm using Client First all the time. Recently had the pleasure to work on a project without any framework class naming, div block 23, and many more. That was really painful, but looking at your page structure, it looks pretty straightforward. So yeah, you said that right when I noticed that I have generic div block. Yeah. I think class naming is just like, okay, we're gonna go back to restaurants, is just like cleaning your workstation after you're done cooking a meal, you know? Because when you're on to the next meal, if your workstation is still dirty, it's gonna take you forever. Or you're gonna create the next meal, and the next meal is just gonna be dirtier. You know, you're mixing ingredients together that shouldn't be mixed. Yeah, so always clean up your work. Like me, see right here, I'm cleaning it. So what am I gonna name it? I have header 2 column content, and so I'm gonna call it header 2 call paragraph. And there we go. Oh, I have to set to large. Okay. So I think in variables, I'm still learning this stuff, to be honest. New mode. Oh, tablet. Okay, so large, it should go down to, I'm guessing here, back down to 16. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. It really depends on the OG developer. Yeah, if the OG developer cares enough, you wouldn't see div block anywhere in the styles panel. Yeah, see, I typed in div in my style selectors, none. But then, yeah, I've seen, and see, that's the difference between people who care and people who just want to do work for money. People who just want to do work for money, they'll just take any template and just go to town and do what the client says, get that out the window, get money, and go to the next thing. And what's sad is that the client, in the end, when they want to make more changes to the site, it's like, oh, I don't know how to fix this. Everything's broken. Now I have to hire someone else. And now I have to pay even more money because they have to clean up first, or take time to understand what div block 23 really means, or text block 412. You know? So actually care about the work. And if you don't, well, and that's the thing. That's what people give. People give a bad vibe to clients, that all developers don't care, and so they take it upon themselves to use Squarespace or something when they need something custom. Like, there's nothing wrong with Squarespace or GoDaddy or whatever. If you need a quick website in your small business, do it yourself. Yeah, I tell people, yeah, you don't need me. I cost too much for what you need to do. Go to Squarespace. And they're like, oh shit, okay. But I tell them in the same conversation, but when you're ready to upgrade and your business is doing well, that you can afford me, then hit me up. And then we'll talk. But yeah, then there's just people who like talk themselves up like they can do a great job, and next thing you know, they have div block 23, and it's like, no, they suck. They don't care. And so we got people who feel like they got ripped off, and it sucks. But that's in any industry, right? You have people who care, and then people who don't. Right. So this guy, yeah, this is fine. No, this is not fine. There's too much space. There it is. Yeah, let's make this 3. Yeah. Cool. That was an easy one. I think this is cute what my wife did, because it's all it is an email data gathering for her newsletter. But it's like, how do you make that part of the theme, the vibe? And it's a dance card, and there's a little fountain pen. It's like, oh, that's cool. It's different. All right, this seems way too big. Let's fix it. How is that 0.25, but it seems bigger than this? Oh, it's because right here. Oh, because it's this divider line. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. How about 3 instead? Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, now we have, this is broken. Let's make this smaller. Yeah. Okay, this could be less columns. Yep. If I do one more. Not yet. That's fine if 2 are like down like that. Okay, these columns are too close to each other. Let's fix that. Oh, it's at 16, so let's do 3 rem. Okay, no, that's bad. I don't know why contact needs to be there, but let's make this last. Okay, cool. All right. You know what? On desktop, contacts should be last. Let's move it. So that way I don't need to have a CSS. Hey. Hey. It won't. Okay, there. Another Webflow bug. Alright, we're good. The breaks, like right here. And then watch this. This one link has 3 words, and it's going like that. So now this makes me think, should they even be breaking? So, no wrap. Ah, if I do no wrap, it's not good. So I'm wondering if I take this and go 1 column down. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, we're done with tablet. Oh no, this right here, her logo type is way too big. Alright, percentages. Okay, I'm gonna start at 25 and then work my way back up. Alright, I think it's 80 is good. Cool. Right, that's responsive. Next. Alright. Now we have to do vertical stacking because now this doesn't make sense. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. What do I do first? Okay. Hold on. There we go. Kind of turn that off. Okay. Okay, so the Duke of Penland, that's his name. Just call him Duke. Change the class name to Duke. That's what the client named him after my wife made that rebrand for her. Let me see here. Oh, she doesn't have it. Okay. So the Duke of Penland is getting smaller. So this margin should be like VW. So I want it to scale so that the pen always lines up with this line. That was one of the small little details. So negative 0.9. Nope. Negative 1.1. And I'm doing it on the VW, so I'm basing it off of the viewport width. There we go. Right there. That pen is drawing that line. So if we go like this. Oh no! It didn't work. All right. I think this middle one needs to have a min width of, shoot, we'll say 10 VW. Okay, 30. So that way the Duke doesn't shrink. Or should the Duke shrink? Yeah, he looks way too big compared to the name. The Duke should shrink. Okay. Okay, okay, that does something. Ugh. Okay. How do I make him? 58%. I want that pen to continually line up. Okay. It's the height. The height is set to 81. So if I set this to auto, there we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. -2 VW. Okay, he's too big. I wonder if it's the height as well with these guys right here. With the columns. Hero top. There we go. We have a height of 48. So I'm going to base this off of viewport height. I always start with like some random number like 10. Okay. Okay. There we go. I figured it out. So let's refine it. The height should be like 5.5. Nope. Let's go to 6. And then the Duke should be -1.7. Nope. -2.1. -2.2. Yeah. Yeah. Got that pen right on the line and it scales. Oh, wait. Okay. Almost there. I wonder if his height or his width should be VW as well rather than percentage. Let's see. Yeah, fixed it. Just a little bit off. 16.9. Nope. Keep that at 17. Oh. And this one should be just a little more. So -2. Yeah, that pen is right on it. Yeah. Sweet. Show me a framework that can solve that issue. Yeah, frameworks are great for very simple sites. But when you're doing something like as precise as this, like no. All right. So what we got? Hero supporting copy. Okay, so I need Patty on both sides, so I'm just gonna guess and just say 24 on both sides. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's good, but also it needs to be centered. So that's good. And there we go. All right, those 3 rows look clean. I feel like there needs to be more space in the container, so let's give it more room to breathe. Yeah, 20 is fine. All right, and the page wrapper right here. Okay, so it's getting cut off. Duke is getting cut off if I go like this. So I need to give it at least one pixel, because I don't want a lot of space at the top. All right, Darren, yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. Also, I don't. Webflow needs to add this in. I'm going to show you. If you don't use this custom property yet, do so. When it comes to headlines, text wrap balance. Check it out. When I go to tablet, oh no, when I go to mobile and squish it, look how the line break makes these two lines balanced. If I remove that, check this out. Look at how only one word goes to the next line. So Regency goes to the next line and it looks bad, right? So reset, text wrap balance, keeps everything balanced. Chris, what's up? Welcome back. All right, those three, good to go. All right, so now this one. The books is flex, direction, columns, rows. I'm hoping that this won't be a super long scroll experience. So if you have a new book release, I think that needs to be like front and center, whereas these, they don't need to be vertical, they can be horizontal. So that's what's going through my head right now. So let's go ahead and do it. So this one, why is the width not 100%? Like, oh, it's inline block. Yeah, dude, text wrap balance. And there's also another one called text wrap pretty, which I use on paragraphs, but it doesn't work as well as balance. So use it, text wrap balance. It'll help. It'll make all of your copywriters and designers happier, because like, I remember the time before text wrap balance when clients would be like, oh, I want a line break here on this breakpoint so it looks better. And I'm like, oh, I get it, but then I have to make it a combo class because like there's you'll never know how many characters are in a in copy. You know, it can be different on so many different things, and so text wrap balance, so good. And yeah, that's why you come to these streams, right? So you can learn. So I'm glad to help. Oh, there we go. What was it? Inline block versus block. Okay, so that fixed it. Full width here. I think on the mobile experience, we cannot have flowers. It's doesn't add anything. So I'm gonna have to remove it. I feel bad about it, but I'll see how to bring it back. I have to talk to the creative director and see how that works. Okay, so new release. That's good. Now this one, middle. What if I can flex and that didn't work? So I want this more horizontal. How did I build this? Right, so I have it centered. There we go. Cool. And then since this is active, I want to make this smaller, but then if I make this smaller, I'd be making all the other books smaller. Oh no. No. This first one. Oh man. Firsty. This should be like that. But this one. Combo class, so many dang combo class. Secondary, because both of these are going to be smaller. 25%. Oh, I forgot. I made a fake 3D. These pages in the book, uh, it's actually fake. It's just a gradient. There you go. Oh man. Pretty has about 75% browser support. Ah, okay. Oops. Okay. Ugh. So this is 40% of its parent, which is this, and this is 70% of its parent. Can I just make another combo class and see where life takes me? Ugh. Oh, it's centered. That's why. Oh, I feel bad putting all these combo classes. Hello? Why is it moving to the left? Like, unless... Oof. This is true web development. Press a button. Something breaks. Undo. That's why we get... That's how we get paid. To press buttons and get confused. What? Move to the left. Why aren't you going to the left? Go to the left. Look, I said left. Why aren't you listening to me? Oh, wait. Okay, it is going left. Okay. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. This guy. What? Do I have to... I have to flex that too? Interesting. But I want this... Is that flex? This has to be... No. Whoa, I'm getting confused. Do these need a... I don't know what I'm doing. I want you to shrink. Is it because of you? But your position absolute, so it doesn't matter. God, I have to add another combo class. What am I doing to myself? I don't like how this is... How this is, like... Why is it taking up so much space? I don't want to give it a width. I want it to just shrink to this. Was that it? Because I gave it a width? Yeah, I think that was it. That confused me. I don't like that, but here we are. Do I have to play with the height then? I don't like that. Wow. Okay, so this is making sense. All right. So I have this gap, but also this. I don't want them to line break. Not a mobile landscape. How many people use mobile landscape? I think mobile landscape breakpoint was only built to annoy web developers. All right, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's make the X space between, so it's okay. All right. Where's the 70 coming from? From desktop. Okay, that's fine. Auto. Bring this guy back here. Let's fix it. Go back to where it was. Push it down a bit. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, why is this so tall? Height 100%. Hold on. Okay. Okay, there you go. Why aren't you shrinking? Oh my god. Whoever built this doesn't know what they're doing. But that's what we there it is. Found it. That's what we do. We learn. Oh. I feel like it's way too close to that. There we go. Okay, so you get the bigger splash, and then it's you, and it's you. Why are you big? Who told you you can be this tall? What? They're the same. Wait. Book wrapper. Yeah, they're the same. All right. Okay, so I have the books angled away from the title. I don't like it. So I'm gonna do wrap right to left. There you go. So because they're angled in that way, they're facing the title. There we go. All right. Whew, that was a tough one. We did it. How? I don't know. But we did it. All right, moving on. All right, so you're doing well, but it's time to stack you. Boom, done. Too big. 10 VW. Easy sauce. Now, is she too far? Yeah, she is. Yeah. Easy. All right. So this one, so on tablet, it made sense. What? Ugh. This is not done. Disgusting. All right, that means that this needs to be like that. Let's rotate this. What did I call it? Dance card pen. Right. I'm wondering if I rotate this. Yeah, but now the margins have to be like negative. I guess that's fine. It's not hurting anyone. Nelson, can you move your avatar to the... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Customize position. Good call. Thank you, David. All right. So let's go full width, but the max will be like 640 on tablet. We'll center that. Oh. Okay, no. Let's try again. If we do 100, but then the max width is 640 pixels. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Submit button needs to be centered. No, that doesn't center it. Dance card, submit wrapper, flex it, center. Cool. All right. Dance card is fixed on tablet. Nice. Wait, I'm not... Well, since I'm here, might as well work on it. Okay, so... I'll deal with it later. Go back up. Where are we? All right, we're here on the testimonial, or actually one of her book reviews. Yeah, it just move. I'm wondering if things need to be centered now. Yeah, centered. All right, so these are two different thing. So let me just copy this. 2 different paddings on the sides. Bring this up a bit. Okay. But then this would have to be 50% and then bring it back 50%. 0, -50, and now there we go. And now she's centered. So I need to give more padding there for her. There we go. Ugh. Because it's for... Okay. All right. Because it's... Okay, right here. -10 VW. So this is... There we go. And her width is 22. So we'll say VW instead. See, 20. There we go. All right, so this top should be based on the viewport width, so we can scale accordingly rather than actual rem. And there we go. Oh, this is looking good. Kind of bad here. So let's do -10 VW. So it scales. Lovely. And this one right here, this plant should go behind her. So it's like this, but it's not based on VW, so it's not going to look, yep, didn't look good. So we'll say 25 VW. Go up there. -40 VW. So we're basing everything on the viewport width. And there we go. Everything scales. One of the easier sections. Cool. Moving on. Oh. All right, Duke. All right, everything needs to be one column. I don't need this second column here. Actually, there's only one here. All right, so max will be none, but it's going to have double, yep, have double border right here on the right. So I'm going to turn that off. There, turn it off. So you're good there. How's your scaling? Oh, yeah. That pen is stuck on that line. Love it. All right. And then this right here, we're going to flex it. And you're going to be none. I want you to full width. Turn off your border on the side. Right here. What do you look like? Oh, you don't look good. You don't look good. No offense, but you don't look good. All right. All right, like that. Let's give a bottom line. And this could go smaller. Yeah. Well, the top could use a little more. Okay. Something like that. Cool. And these are looking wonderful. Oh, yeah. Okay, so her face is getting hit by this a little bit too close. I want to fix that. move her. I can't. Yeah, I can't. And it's already set to cover. What about contain? No. Nah, I don't want to. All right. That's not the play. This one actually. There we go. So this should happen on all of them. So let's bring it down to like 20. Put this back. All right, much better. I don't like. Feels off with the curve. Even though it's vertical, it looks not vertically centered. Oh, there it is. It's because of this. 26 on the bottom. So let's remove that. There we go. So it has 26 on the bottom on a higher breakpoint. So it wasn't centered at all. There we go. Go back one, go back to mobile. That's what I want. Cool. So that's done. Nice. All right. Dance card. Yeah. All heading twos or variable. Again, I'm still learning this, so I'm just gonna guess 3.75. I think it got smaller. I'll do 3. Okay, yeah. There we go. And then this right here should be smaller. Whoa. Okay, and this should be based on VW. And there we go. Easy. All right. All right. The footer. Gonna stack this 2 columns to 1. Easy sauce. This one 0. This should go full width. Why is it not going full width? There we go. The footer column still had 0.25 FR or fraction. I think the rest is good. There we go. This right here. Okay. This one right here has a border on the right. Turn that off. And we're good. Sweet. I feel like the section padding is way too big for this breakpoint. So I'm going to chop it in half and just say 4. Yeah. Okay. Good. Nope, not good. Privacy pop. Well, that's fine. Last breakpoint. Bam. Is the Duke too small? Can I make it bigger? But then his parent isn't growing bigger. Right here. Width should be 30 VW. Okay, 50 VW. I want that middle column to be bigger. And the Duke. Should be a little bit bigger. -5.8. Oh, -5.8. Nope. 6. Nope. 5.9. -6.1. You're not on the line yet. Negatives. Okay, yeah, you're on the line. -6.5. Okay, now you are. Okay, cool. Good job, Duke. All right, we're at 28. Let's make it 12. All right, feeling. What happened? Why? Okay, you're fine. But for some reason, you decide to do this. And I'm worried about you. Oh, God. Why? Is it the gap? What? I feel like what if I did this and then this is actually first? I should have done that. Let's go back a breakpoint and do that instead. Right. Tablet refine. This one. Let's reset. Okay, so that's fine. But I want it to flip so I can make this last. Okay, no, it doesn't like that. All right. All right. Is it because the word new reissue doesn't line break? Is that why? Does it have padding? It does, but not much. Okay, there we go. Ugh. It won't grow. I don't know. Why is this book smaller than this? And they're using the same class names. Maybe, it's this. Wait, it's not even. Okay, getting somewhere. Okay, getting somewhere. Okay. 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 Things make sense. Well, I mean, how many times are people going to use the Nintendo Entertainment System for the Nintendo Entertainment System breakpoint? So I think we're fine here. All right, moving on. Beautiful. Simple. 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 Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Let's play with the. Nope. Nope. Play with the ratio. Yeah, I think that's better. Then the title. Let's push it down. No, on all of them, push it down. And then get some. I think that's fine. Out of 1. Feeling great. I don't know why I go all the way down to the bottom. I need to stop that. No one's using an iPod Touch. I'm guessing this should be like. No, smaller. I think I'm editing it. Yeah, 2.5. Notice how it didn't change until I actually. Okay. Okay, it's fixed. Cool. Cool. What? Hello? What happened to my footer? Oh, what happened? Oh. Scared me. Just forgot the class name. Combo class. I think these can stack now. Boop. Easy. Nope. Easy. Is that bottom supposed to be a different color? Oh, it is. Oh, wait. This is supposed to be this color. How'd that happen? Yeah. Supposed to be that. And then this section padding. Oh. There we go. And we made it. Congrats, everyone. It's pretty tough. Cool. Hopefully you learned something. All right, now I gotta figure out the nav bar. So the nav bar looks like this. Let's turn it back on. I know. Okay, so the nav bar starts out like this with like that. And then when you scroll, yeah, we made it, David. We scroll past Penland or past Duke. Thank God for the mute button. All right. So we pass the Duke. We get to here. That's probably like 20% on the body. We'll pass the Duke, and that's when this comes. That's when this nav brings in the Duke. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna do it. Here, let me publish it, and then I'll put it in chat so you can see my progress. There you go. And I'll show it. All right, so this needs to have a line on both sides. So this nav container has lines all sides except for the top. There we go. And then there's some space, 22, let's say 22 on both sides. There's some space at the top, so I'm going to say it's 13, 13. I like even numbers, so I'm going to say 12. All right, so it looks like this. That's fine. But you need to be hidden, which means this brand can... Let's bring you back in. We need this to be centered. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Because you start off, this nav starts off centered, and then it pushes to the right. There could be two links, two sets of links. So this first one, this nav menu, can I put it by itself? I can't, of course. Let me just copy you all. Okay, so I'm going to copy you all. So this would be a component. So this would be a component because this will live on its own outside of the nav bar, but in the page wrapper. Nav link can only be... It's just a bunch of drop downs. Why can I copy a drop down and put it in here? Yes, I can. See, it's right here. Oh man, delete. Put that in a div. I hope this works. Oh, it's this. This cannot be. Okay, what if I do a text link? Oop. And I just happen to call it nav link. Right? How come you're not vertically? There we go. Delete that. Oh, that contact. And then I paste it in here. Anyways. Okay, so nav menu wrapper flex centered. Why is there so much space? I want it left. I don't want space between. I want left. So these are the little things inside of Webflow. Like there's like this code that you can't see that makes you rethink your life. Because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And you don't know if it's like your own understanding of CSS or there's a bug in Webflow. It's like a coin flip. Okay, what if delete that? What the heck? Turn that off on hover. There we go. Here's the underline. Okay, so what if I just take this nav bar and then I create a component and call it nav, right? Oops, I put a space in nav. So this is, there's no such thing as a perfect tool, and so there's times when you have to get around it, and this is me getting around limitations. So I'm going to duplicate nav, but in this instance of nav, I'm going to add a visibility prop so that I can show and hide it. So this one right here, I'm going to hide it. And the nav container should always do center, right? But in this version, oh no, but then I need the other version to be, okay. I can play with variants. Kyle. Hi, old friend. Funny that you're here. Funny that you're here on this stream. Out of all days in the world, you know? Out of all the time that we're catching up. But the reason why I say it's funny that you're here is because while I was taking my morning poop, I got a DM from Big Spring, your old client that you sent to me. And so I may have another project with them. So, yay. So I was thinking about you while I was pooping this morning. So I'm glad you're here. Stay regular, my friends.
What are you talking about, bro?
When Kyle's here in the chat, and he could have, said hi to me at any time in the world. But like, out of all days, he said hi to me, and then I just, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, pooping is a natural thing.
Are you live streaming right now?
Yes, I'm live streaming. Pooping is natural. All right. So let's do this. So I don't want that prop. Delete that prop. And so the brand will always show. The brand always shows, and so the variant of this is, so this is the base. So I'm gonna make another variant and just call it the sticky version. The sticky version of this nav is fixed. Yeah, like that. This nav container is centered. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then this brand is gone. It looks broken, but it's not. And this is not centered. Wait, no. This sticky has the brand, but this nav container is going to be spaced between. And if we go back to the base doesn't have the brand, but it's centered. So if we go here, I can use this variant to be the sticky version. I think I messed up. The sticky version should have the brand. Yeah. All right. And the base. The nav container should have a background color of that, so that way it overlays. Looking good. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is the base. The base is there, and then the sticky takes over. So sticky needs to be 10, so it goes on top of everything. Right. And here's another thing. I can't right click. Oh, I can. Never mind. Sticky wrapper. And what I want to do is the beginning, I want it to be, why does it go up? Oh, that's the I think my brain is done. I gotta get my kid anyway. I gotta get ready to pick up my kid. I think we're done for now. All right, next stream. Gonna fix this nav bar. So what I want to do is when I scroll, I want an animation of the sticky nav to overlay right when I get past the name or past the Duke, and it replaces it with this. And the reason why I'm using components is because I don't, if a client is like, hey, I want to update something in, say, the Regency dropdown, I want to add a new link, or I want to delete one, I want to edit one. I don't have to do it twice. I just want to do it once, and then the link updates on both. So that's why we use components. But I'm getting confused. So we'll figure it out in the next one. And then we move on to page 2, which is a child page, and it's simple. This is simple. I've already made this component, and all I have to do is just flip it. We've already made this. Already made this one. And yeah, so this is just accordion. So simple. So the hard part is done. Now it's just like rinse and reuse here and there. But yeah. But yeah, very proud of my wife for making these. And yeah. This is simple right here. This is a dynamic page. All the books. Yeah, simple. Simple. Oh yeah, we need to do Spotify playlists. The client wants Spotify playlists to be put in each of the books pages. Yeah. My goal is to get this all done by Friday, the first development. And then maybe I'll get Jessica to say everything sucks after I'm done building it. She takes her first look at the build. Yeah, cool. Cool. All right, well, that's part 2. The hard part is like the first page, and then all the child pages. It starts to get easier and easier by the time you get to the last page. So yeah, thank you all so much. Hopefully you learned something. If anything, text wrap balance, really, really good. You should use it for your CSS properties or custom properties. But yeah, if you have any more questions, I'm available on DM and Twitter, or just at me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. But yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you next one. And as always,